Hey guys, it's AC. Welcome to my house, and today I'm going to talk about the real estate investing flywheel. Now, the flywheel is a concept that was popularized in the book Good to Great by Jim Collins, and it's something that a lot of startups have sort of grasped onto on how to run their business. And I came from a startup world before real estate, so this was something that was always pitched to us in meetings and trying to recruit you to different companies, and they would all be like, this is our flywheel. The premise of the flywheel is basically, as Jim explains, a very, very huge gear, big circle, like a disc, and it's very, very heavy to move. But once it starts moving a little bit, it gets a little bit easier, and then eventually, as it goes halfway around, the momentum will start carrying it, and then it goes faster and faster and faster, and then once it's sort of spinning by itself on its own momentum, velocity just picks up, your business is going to take off. So a quick business example is, maybe you have a great product and it attracts customers. And those customers then leave good reviews online. And those good reviews lead to great press. And then you're back at the top of the wheel, and those great press creates good customers, reviews, press, customer, and it just spins. It's just spinning upon itself. It's just the momentum's carrying it forward, and that's going to grow your business, right? So I took that concept and made it basically for real estate investors, specifically the real estate investors that are sort of sitting on the sidelines, or maybe they're waiting to take their first step into real estate investing. And so what I've done is create a real estate investing flywheel for beginners. And you'll probably find yourself, if you're watching this video, at the very top of the wheel, which I call the knowledge phase. So you're listening to me to get my knowledge, and you're listening to other real estate experts to get their knowledge. You're reading the books, you're listening to the podcasts, hopefully my podcast, but other podcasts too, because I want you to get all the knowledge that you can, and you're reading the books and the blogs, in knowledge category. And that flywheel's not moving. That's great. You're building out your knowledge. That's never a bad thing. But the next step that I really sort of want to get you to from knowledge is confidence. Right? So once you have knowledge, then you'll eventually have confidence. And what's going to earn you that confidence? I don't know. Maybe it's reading one more book, or is it listening to two more podcasts? It's a slippery slope. Typically, I think that knowledge is, I get it now, or you're anticipating what that real estate expert's about to teach you, and their answer matches the answer you had in your head, or you evaluate a deal. Maybe it takes evaluating 100 deals, and running the numbers, figuring out how much money it makes in income and what the expenses are going to be. The mortgage payment, the insurance, the maintenance, the vacancy, and running the analysis on property after property. And then once you do that enough times, it'll just be like magic, right? You've got the confidence. And the stage after confidence on my real estate investing flywheel is action. And that's, you're not a real estate investor until you take action. And what does that mean is putting an offer on things. Maybe it doesn't get accepted, but you took a deliberate step of action. And you took all your knowledge and you've coupled that with confidence, and that got the flywheel spinning towards action. And so, what happens when you do action enough times, right? You did tremendous amounts of work to get the knowledge. You've done tremendous amounts of work to get the confidence. But when you do tremendous amounts of work, of action, a deal will finally get done. You're not going to get a deal. You're not going to be a real estate investor without submitting an offer, right? And maybe it'll take one offer. Maybe it'll take 20 offers. Maybe it'll take 500 offers. But as you get more experience in the action category, you'll get to the last step of the flywheel, experience, right? So once you have action and you get your offer accepted and you go through the process of buying and financing and, doing the due diligence on a property and closing on a deal and then being the landlord or the property manager, far you want to take it, maybe you're outsourcing parts of that, maybe you're doing it all yourself, but collectively you're going to collect a lot of experience. And so what does experience do? Well, that momentum keeps you going back to knowledge. Experience is going to be the best knowledge you'll ever have. Mentioned the story several times. I've applied for a master's in real estate on multiple occasions, and I always get in. And then as soon as I sit down, they're like, it's going to be somewhere between $75,000 to $100,000 for you to come get this master's degree. Sometimes it's more. And I come to the same conclusion every time. Well, I'd rather go spend $75,000, $100,000 on experience, right? Let me go make an offer. Let me go buy a house for that much. I can either buy a house in cash, or that could be a 25% down payment on a $400,000 property. And that's what I keep going through this. I don't know. There's a little pattern in my life where I apply for, I need more knowledge. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not going to pay for knowledge. I want to pay for experience, because experience brings it back to knowledge. And then your flywheel's got momentum. You've already done it once. It's not as scary anymore. It's not as frightening. You sort of know the gotchas. You know what to look out for. You know what to not worry about anymore. And you gather more knowledge. Maybe it's knowledge where you're like, I was really lacking in this, or I want to revisit this aspect of my real estate education, whether more YouTube videos or podcasts or books. And then that brings you back to confidence, of course. And then you're doing action. It's much easier second time around, right? This flywheel spinning around, much easier to make action, to make offers. You've already done it once. I've got experience. I can call myself a landlord now. Much easier to throw out offers. I bought a duplex before. I own a house on the street. Here's an offer. I'm a pro. And then you come back through experience. You get more experience. This is new tenants. Maybe it's a larger home or a different type of property, and you got experience there. Goes back to knowledge. And there you go. You've got your House of AC real estate investing flywheel. Knowledge, confidence, action, experience. Knowledge, confidence, action, experience. You just keep going faster, 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 and it gets easier and easier. And I've done over 500 deals, right? Maybe 50 to 100 personally myself. Probably 100 myself. And maybe over 300 to 400 with clients and friends who I've coached them through. Now my flywheel is spinning so fast. But you know what? I still need confidence to make offers. I still need knowledge. I still need to do action. These things just don't come naturally to me, but I'm learning new things. I'm learning different things. Everything feeds upon itself. I teach this to just say, hey, I know everyone goes through that period where they're frozen with fear. First timer freeze is what I call it. Some people call it analysis paralysis, but you're not a real estate investor until you take action. And I know it. You need knowledge. Have the confidence to take action. That's going to lead to experience, and then you're a real estate investor, and it just gets easier and easier after that. So best of luck to you. And if you are stuck in that knowledge phase and you really want to get to confidence, or want to get to confidence to action, please check out everything I've got to offer. That's my goal, is to teach you how to do this. But check out all the folks out there. Anyone that speaks to you and learning new things, always encourage it. And let me know when you get from the action to experience. That means you're a landlord, and I hope I can help you get there. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to House of AC, and I'll see you next time.